Greetings again, Team Beyond Vision. This is Jim Kerlin with another video update. I decided to do this update from our neighborhood conservancy. It's kind of a walking path that surrounds our neighborhood that my family and I live in. For those of you that can't see the video and are just listening, I'm wearing a rain suit because it's kind of a gloomy day out today, but the show must go on. And I'm also wearing my red Beyond Vision logo hat. Hey folks, we have much to be thankful for. Most importantly, I'm thankful to be able to continue to report that there are no confirmed cases of COVID-19 in our ranks of employees that are working. However, this illness has hit close to home. Most of you probably already know that Julius Perez tested positive. We've been in regular contact with Julius, and he gave us permission to share this information. He contracted COVID-19 while in a rehab facility, recovering from his surgery. He was doing fine after his surgery, amazingly well, and then he contracted it at the rehab facility. Once he tested positive, of course, they took him back to the hospital, keep a closer eye on him, and treat him as needed. Here's the great news. We just found out that his fever broke, and he's feeling a lot better. He's not in ICU. He's not on a ventilator. But he's not out of the woods yet either. So please keep Julius in your thoughts and prayers. And that, by the way, is Julius's only request of us. On a national scale, to my knowledge, there have been 7 employees across the NIB family that tested positive, including Julius. Most of them are back to work, and a few of them appear to be out of the woods and on the road to recovery. Once again, across about 100 sister agencies and over 10,000 employees nationwide, I think that's just an amazing statistic. This is a good sign now that the government officials, the politicians, are starting to fight over how to safely open the country back up. We're staying out of that, of course, but as things do start to move back towards normal, I'd ask all of us to continue to be diligent with our safety protocols, such as the masks and hand washing and doing the best we can at social distancing. Let's not get cavalier about this. Let's stay diligent and let's stay safe as a family. We all should be thankful that we still have jobs. As you know, many companies out there and people out there are not so fortunate as us. We did qualify, incidentally, for the payroll protection program. The purpose of that federal program is to help companies such as us keep as many jobs as possible, at least until the end of June. We can't make any promises over the long term, of course, but rest easy knowing that we did qualify for the PPP. As I mentioned, we have some staying power, and we are working as hard as we can as a leadership team to protect and perhaps even grow the mission in spite of this disruption. So rest easy, folks. No doubt this has been a hardship for all of us, some of us more than others. However, I've come to realize what an amazing group of people you are. It's what we do here at Beyond Vision, isn't it? We overcome barriers. We make ourselves all that we dream to be in the face of adversity. Amazing. As far as we know, only 4 of our employees lost the race to file their tax returns as targets of the tax fraud cyber criminals. They will, by the way, get their refund eventually. The U.S. government, it turns out, covers that. It's kind of like a credit card company covers a bad credit. It will just take a bit longer. I heard from one employee who's inquired about it that it may take a few months even. However, once the IRS takes their time at confirming the fraud, the victim gets their check. So that's good news. Once again, I'll remind you to sign up for the free LifeLock protection we've offered everybody to date. 53 of us have signed up. That's good. It's better than the national average even, but still not good enough as far as I'm concerned. Laney just gave the leadership team last night an update regarding who had not yet signed up, and your respective business unit leader will be reaching out to those of you who haven't to encourage you to sign up. This is important. If you don't get signed up by the end of the day on May 1st, your protection won't start until June 1st at the earliest. So please get signed up for the free protection. And frankly, that's at a minimum. I also recommend you ask LifeLock to do your credit alert or on your 3 credit accounts, or freeze them as I told you I have. That does provide the best credit and ID theft protection in the case these cyber criminals are up to far worse than tax fraud. We have no way of knowing that, and we probably never will. So please protect yourself. It's free, and we don't care about the money. I recently got some really great news from National Industries for the Blind. Kevin Lynch, the president, called me personally and to tell me that our own Sarah Heeson has been chosen as the Milton J. Samuelson Career Achievement Award winner nationwide. So she's been chosen as having a story that's the best of the best across the country. And once again, I realize just how blessed I am to have this job. And Sarah has a very powerful story of overcoming adversity and being all that she can be in the spite of her challenges. She's a true inspiration and a true leader. Sarah makes me so proud, and so please make it a point to congratulate Sarah. She will be honored, and as of right now, the conference is still scheduled for October, and she'll be honored in front of 500-600 people there at the national conference. You all make me very proud too every day. I couldn't be more thankful for all of you that are on the job every day, despite the challenges, so that others in the Beyond Vision family that need to stay home can. When I came through the shop last week, I did my walkabout last Thursday, and many of you thanked me for the temporary $2 per hour pay increase we put in place for hourly employees. You know, to recognize that you're taking care of our customers and our family right now, and you're welcome. You deserve every nickel of it. The leadership team is trying to think of ways to keep things as normal as we can. So that's why this video update, we decided to bring, last week we brought in the box lunches because we had to cancel our employee luncheon. I know you all appreciated that, but we also, call it the virtual all hands lunch. With that in mind, we have some birthdays and anniversaries to recognize, as we always do at our luncheon. We're a little behind, so I'm going to do the March birthdays this time, and I'll do the April birthdays next time. So March birthdays, happy birthday to these folks: Linda Clean, Betty Lau, Crystal McCaskill, Gina Roel, Tony Crapo, Lasanda Harps, Tim Case, Mary LaPointe, Paul Nash, George Washington, and Daniel Wright. Happy belated birthday to those folks. Anniversaries, these are some amazing statistics. Michael Smith is 16 years with Beyond Vision. Zamiatowski, Richard Zamiatowski is 12 years. Rob Bittner is 7 years. Sari Glick is 7 years. Julius, who we just talked about, 5 years. David Ibanez, 5 years. Diana Voigt, 4 years. Israel is 4 years. Ruben Rodriguez is 3. Renee Jack is 3. Tim Case, been with us for 3 years. Deborah Jacobson for 2. Tangilla Bird for 1 year. And Jedediah Moss, our Employee of the Year, for a year. The reason I decided to do this video update outside in our neighborhood conservancy is this. There's some kids in the neighborhood that have started painting rocks with messages on them and leaving them for one another on our walking path. This one I'm going to show you if I can. So this one is one of the rocks the kids painted, and you can see it's about 4 inches long, and there's one word, hope, written on the rock. I just thought I saw that yesterday. I thought, well, I've got to share that with the gang. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? One word, so powerful. So here's another word for you: thankful. And yet another word for you: proud. So long, everybody. This is Jim signing off until next time.